You don't think this president has ever lied?
Take it from Jim Comey, who literally called out in New York.
You don't think this president has lied to the American people?
No,
you
I
have
don't
to answer
think the
that question
president has
first.
lied.
He has
I don't
never
think the
lied to the
president has
American
lied.
people.
No.
That's Kayleigh McEnany. She's a spokesperson for the Trump campaign, and she goes on Cuomo's show, Cuomo Primetime, quite often. And the big question is, does it make sense to have people like her on cable news shows knowing that they're gonna lie, knowing that they're going to mislead the public about the very person that they're representing? And that clip that I just showed you actually went viral because that debate was very heated. I watched it in real time and actually really appreciated it, and I'm gonna explain why. Let me show you the longer context and then we'll discuss.
If he didn't lie, if he didn't take things out of context, if he didn't demonize people for being different, if he didn't make it okay to be bigoted, then he would not get the same kind of criticism.
He doesn't lie,
Look at
the
this.
press
You
lies.
don't look to a media
He doesn't lie.
organization.
Guess who lies? The press lies, and
You
don't
don't
take
think
it from
this
me.
president has ever lied?
Take it from Jim Comey, who literally called out in New York.
You don't think this president has lied to the American people?
No,
you
I
have
don't
to
think
answer
the
that
president
question
has
first.
lied.
He has
I don't
never
think the
lied to the
president has
American
lied.
people.
No, I don't
Kayleigh
think the president
McEnany, your
has lied.
credibility will be shot with my audience if you don't back off that
I think CNN has lied to the American
statement.
people. I think MSNBC has lied to the American people. I think the fake news has lied to the American people.
Has the president lied to the American people?
Chris, let me respond.
Can't answer it.
Jim Comey
Bad sign.
literally.
But I'm going to ask you this one more time. Kayleigh McEnany, do you believe this president has ever lied to the American people?
No. I don't believe the president has lied. I believe the fake news media. Do you believe the fake news media has lied?
Right out of my head.
Do you believe the fake news media has lied?
Interview's over, Kayleigh.
Okay, so just a small point before Cenk jumps in. My favorite part is like, can't answer it, bad sign. So look, the reason why I appreciated that segment was because I don't mind having someone from the right or someone who's gonna be an apologist for Trump on these shows. But I do mind when the host doesn't challenge them with the actual facts. And I actually think this is a great opportunity to have viewers hear the lies that you can expect to hear from someone like Donald Trump, and then immediately hear someone challenge that individual with the truth and with the facts, right? You get to confront the liars right then and there. And I think that there's value in that.
Yeah, so that's a great distinction. And so let me tell you what we do at the Young Turks. So it's not like we never have right wingers on, but there's two different kinds of right wingers I want to have on. One is the people who are genuine conservatives, like John Ziegler. Boy, do I not agree with him on a lot of things, and we've gotten into some shouting matches, etc. But the guy actually believes the things that he says, so that is monumentally important. Whereas Kayleigh McEnany, no one believes that she thinks Trump has never lied. The Washington Post has 12,000 misleading or factually wrong statements from the president through last month, okay? So, and you guys have all seen it 100 times. Even Fox News, Neil Cavuto today running a series of lies that are so patently obvious, right? So she doesn't mean any of it. She's an actress. And so now, for that category, I will have them on at times once. I don't want to keep bringing them on. So I had David Duke on once just to see, okay, what is the mad ramblings of the right wing now? Unfortunately, David Duke became a relevant character in politics again. He used to be extreme fringe, and there was no reason to have David Duke on. And then Donald Trump started saying things that sounded a lot like David Duke. And then he pretended he didn't know who David Duke was. He's like, golly gee, I don't know who David Duke is, the Grand Wizard who was famous all these years for being in politics, etc. of the Klan. And then David Duke started saying, oh, Trump is great, etc. So he became relevant, I had him on. So he says insane things. Oh, the Jews run the media, and I name him dozens of people who are not Jewish that run media companies. He says the Jews run the banks. I list dozens of people who are not Jewish who run banks, right? And so you need to rebut it, but you don't need to do it over and over and over and over again, because it's like this whole deplatforming thing is an interesting controversy and an issue that is fascinating. I don't want to never have conversations with the other side. On the other hand, what's the point in doing it 1,000 times over with people that you know are liars?
Right.
And are doing it on purpose and are basically actors, right?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that Cuomo has people on, but he holds them accountable. And look, he doesn't often agree with us either. There's nothing wrong with that. But you've got to be genuine. You've got to be genuine.
Yeah,
and Cuomo is. But there's a lot of debates on cable news where they're like, oh, golly gee, I can't tell. There's one liar and then one person telling the truth. Well, what am I, a news person? Yes, you're a news person. And to be fair to CNN, they've had a lot more progressives on. And even Don Lemon said to Cuomo, I don't know that there's a point in having her on anymore.
In fact, let's just quickly go to that clip.
I can't believe I don't even bother anymore with that, because you'll never get a real direct answer from someone like that.
She said no. I can't get more direct than that.
She has no credibility, Chris.
That hurts your credibility.
She's a nice woman. She used to be on this show as well as other CNN shows all the time. But someone like that has no credibility in the audience. Look, put whoever you want on your show. This isn't chastising you. But the audience gets nothing from her because she does not tell the truth.
Well, here's the thing.
So again, I agree with you in that if you know that this person is just gonna toe this very specific line and they're not gonna tell the truth, after a while, there's really no value in having them on. But I do think that these kinds of conversations offer, if the host is willing to do what a host is supposed to do, which is hold them accountable and rebut them with the facts, it provides this super valuable opportunity to show people, here are the lies that you're gonna hear from the campaign, and here are here's the reality, here are the truths, this is what you need to know. Sam Seder recently had the head of the Libertarian Party on his show. They had this lengthy debate about Medicare for all. It was excellent, right? We need to have those discussions because one side is gonna lie, and you need journalists, you need members of the media to tell the truth and reveal what the truth is.
And the best ones are the ones where both sides are being honest but just don't agree. So I had Steve Hilton on, who's a Fox News host. We had a great conversation and debate and wound up agreeing on some things. I had John Delaney on the program, who's a Democrat but doesn't like Medicare for all. He's very honest about it though, and we had a great intellectual debate about it. So hopefully that more can go in that direction. The TYT Plus app is now available on iOS and Android. Download to get more TYT content at tyt.com/app.